I was coming out of college and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I knew I didn't want to be behind a desk and I knew I wanted to be in sales. And after the interview process, I kind of fell in love with Supreme and knew that this is where I wanted to be.
We just want somebody who's going to get the job done. And ultimately, if you're hungry enough to succeed, you'll find a way.
It was, I think, the best decision I've ever made.
Be ready to have one of the toughest jobs of your life, but the biggest thing is it's the most rewarding.
Supreme Orthopedic Systems is first and foremost an Arthrex sales agency. I look at them as like the Apple of orthopedics.
Arthrex does have over 15,000 products in the market right now, and it's just constantly growing at a very rapid pace.
If you're a salesperson and you have new products and new technologies to sell, that's a good place to be.
The biggest thing for Supreme and Arthrex as a whole is the training. I would say that's number one.
I always tell our new hires it's like going through a mini medical school, essentially, your first 6 months with us.
There's a ton of on-the-job training, not only in the medical aspect and the products and the procedures, but also on the business side of things.
I think what's cool about Supreme is that we have like a local culture, one that's centered around our core values, but 110 people locally that all kind of rely on each other.
Core values of celebrating one another. One team, one Supreme. It kind of all trickles down from one to another.
There's a million different ways to win here.
And if someone's looking to get into sales and they want to win, I think Supreme is the right company to work for.
There's going to be a lot of impediments, and if you stay super positive, you have a very high chance of being successful.
I take extreme ownership into all the successes, all the failures, and everything that happens on your team. I won't recommend something unless I'd feel comfortable recommending it for a friend, as if my friend or my family was on that table.
It really is amazing how knowledgeable and how much of an asset our sales reps are in the operating room.
They're well prepared, they're excited about being able to bring all the training that they've done to the operative theater and help that surgeon.
That's what's rewarding, is knowing that you directly impacted someone's life and you made it better. That kind of sticks with you and makes you want to keep going.
Knowing that you're affecting someone's life and how they're going to be able to move and operate is something that is always in my head, because you are affecting people's lives.
The culture here at Supreme is a winning attitude.
I really think it comes down to everyone looking out for one another, and it's a true family vibe.
When we get together, have our events, have our meetings, it still feels a little bit small. They very much care about you outside of work as well as your success inside of work.
People do hang out afterwards, have a couple beers and talk and socialize, basically.
There's such a resounding, just perpetual energy throughout the group. It's great.
You are going to reap the rewards of whatever you put into this job.
It's worth it at the end. It's an incredible company to work for.
For sure, this is one of the hardest jobs you've ever had, but it's one of the most rewarding jobs you'll ever have as well.